The G in lasagna is not silent, but not for the reason you may think. This is the answer. In case you don't know, people still argue to this day about whether this Lil Wayne line from 2010 song 6 Foot 7 Foot is correct.
Bitch, real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Some people were quick to notice that the G in lasagna isn't actually silent. Or is it? I've seen multiple arguments from both sides, but I feel like everyone is missing the point. Allow me to explain. Regardless of the actual definition, the concept of silent letters stems from the fact that word spellings and pronunciations don't always match. So you can have multiple spellings pronounced the same way and multiple pronunciations with the same spelling. For example,
so the pen is mighty than the sword, my lord.
Let's see first if there may be any confusion about spelling or pronouncing lasagna in Italian. This is the phonetic transcription, and this is the sound expressed by the GN combination of letters. There is no other way in the Italian language to express this sound, and GN can only correspond to one sound. So there can't be any confusion about how to spell or pronounce lasagna in Italian, and you don't have to question the G status in the first place. All the letters of the Italian alphabet are present in the English one, so the word was adopted in its original form. Is there now any chance of misspelling lasagna for an English speaker? Yes, like this. But this can only happen because it's a loan word. You don't apply the rules of English to Z and S in rendezvous, because it's a French word, right? So you either apply French rules to it, or you just memorize the whole word and call it a day. So, in a nutshell, lasagna is borrowed from Italian without any changes to its spelling or pronunciation. Therefore, you must apply Italian rules to it. And in Italian, the spelling and pronunciation of lasagna match each other. So, the G in lasagna is not silent, but not for the reason you may think. The reason is because there isn't supposed to be any confusion about it, and if there is, it's for another reason. The knowledge of silent letters helps us avoid mistakes in spelling and pronunciation, and that's what really matters. What also matters is that it's a really great line. Sure, maybe it's not technically correct, but other than that, it's an exemplary punchline. See it for yourself. There's a surprising unconventional comparison between the two. Unlike in this case.
Hey Cole, heating up like that leftover lasagna.
The presentation is rather subtle. You have to do some thought process on your own. The idea isn't handed to you on a silver platter, unlike in this case.
Leave you in the middle of nowhere like the letter H.
The line is simple and isn't overloaded with too many circumstances, unlike in this case.
Quiet, real dudes moving silence like a mute driving a new hybrid.
Could Wayne make the line better? Absolutely, and Joey Badass did it for him.
Real G's moving silence like my designer.
Ironically, this one case of not making sense led to Wayne making a lot of sense. But nevertheless, you gotta appreciate the creativity. You don't hear lines like this every single day. The last time I heard a line done in this fashion was from Big Sean of all people.
If you fuck with my glory, I'ma drop the L and get gory.
I hope you will give credit to Lil Wayne where it's due, and if you're a rapper, you can see the lines in your verses with the biggest potential and emphasize them. But if you won't, well, you're only taking L's because you're missing the essence. This was the answer.